So let's see how we can practically use a function called obfuscation. So we go to our function call obfuscation folder, and let's take a look at the source code. So this template contains pretty much very basic code for executing shellcode. So our shellcode calls shellcode. It's not encrypted, it's not encoded, it's plain shellcode as defined as a global variable, and we do all the standard stuff. So let's compile it to make sure that it works. 05, so compile and run it, hit enter, and it works. Okay. Now if we so let's take a look into import address table. So we use dump bin with imports option and implant.exe, and as you can see, our program uses kernel32.dll and imports all these functions from there, and some of them are used in our code directly. So we have create thread, virtual alloc, virtual protect, wait for single object, etc. Okay. So let's get rid of virtual protect. Okay. So how can we do it? First of all, we need to find a declaration of virtual protect. So we go to Google and MSDN virtual protect. So we go to the Microsoft documentation and we copy this declaration, and just to make sure that it is implemented in a DLL called kernel32.dll. So let's get back to our Windows VM, and let's create a global variable called virtual protect. But it has to be a pointer. So we use a keyword win API. It's a pointer. Let's call it virtual protect. P virtual protect. Okay. And this variable will store the address to virtual protect. Now we need to get this address, and to do that we use get proc address with a handle and a string of virtual protect. Okay. And for the handle, we need to use get module handle with an argument to kernel32.dll, because we know that this DLL implements this function. Okay. So far so good. So the last thing we need to do is to change the call from virtual protect to p virtual protect. So we are using a pointer now. Let's save it and let's see if we can compile it. No errors. Good. So let's run it, and it runs. And let's see again if the virtual protect is gone from import address table, and it is. So no virtual protect here. We can actually make sure it is the case. And it is not here. Now there is a caveat. Okay, when we try to extract all the strings from our binary, we will see that virtual protect string is still there. Let's do it, and we can use sysinternal tools, which are on a C drive, strings. Let's see all at least 8 character strings in our implant. Okay. And that was it. Okay, let's, oh, not CPP, but exe. So it's a lot of strings. So let's filter it, find string virtual. And as you can see, it is here, right? The reason is that we are using this string in clear text when we are calling getProcAddress. So the way we can remove that or get rid of that is we can use XOR function we used before. So let's do that. And for that we will need some key, okay, some key, and some string. So let's say it's a string as virtual protect. It's going to be something here. All right. Now this string comes from here. Okay, and now we have to fill it out. But let's take a look at, so we will call XOR here with a payload which will be our function, our string, encoded string. And the length would be string length with paste and some key. Okay. Now we need to fix that virtual. No, that's okay. We have to fix it here. Virtual and virtual. Okay. Now we need a key. Okay. Now if we put some obvious like my secret key, it might be easily to spot. But so instead of that, let's use one of the strings we found in our binary before, which wouldn't be that obvious. So let's use this one. Okay, so this is going to be our key. Now we need to, what we need to do, so let's load our Python script into interactive mode in Python. And don't worry about the error because we didn't supply we didn't give the file name. So instead what we're gonna do, we want to XOR virtual protect function or string, and the key will be this one. It's gonna be it looks like this, but we need to print it in a C format, C hex array format. So there is a function called print C in our Python script. So now we can safely copy this and paste it here. Let's remove it, paste, and let's save it. Now we can exit and compile. No errors. Okay, that's good. So let's run it. It runs. That's good. And now let's do again, let's check if the tools, the strings, let's use the strings to see if the virtual alloc string is virtual protect string is really gone. So implant exe find a string virtual, and it is gone. Okay, so this is how you can actually obfuscate any function your code is using. So it can be virtual alloc, it can be RTL move memory, it can be create thread, any other functions we use here.